Aye, look, if you're saying it's sorted, fine. Let's test it and then we can see. Today we're going to be talking about red flags, things to avoid when you're getting started in your property business, right? One thing in particular, you always need to make sure that you're investing in the right neighbourhood. Something with a nice locale, good rental potential, nice area, especially in what we call phase one. Particularly when you operate in the off-market property space, right? Totally different from the open market. When you're dealing with off-market vendors, a lot of the time, some of these characters can be shady and they'll not necessarily give you the full information, or they'll tell you different information. Really important to know what you're doing, ask the right questions, and do your own due diligence in the background to make sure that you're analysing the opportunity accurately, because these sellers can be untrustworthy at times. One thing that can completely shatter your property dreams is some type of structural issue. Structural issues can cost tens of thousands of pounds to rectify. Floorboards, just don't fall through them, for fuck's sake. Don't stand directly on the stuff that's up. So when you're having a look around the property, particularly again if it's off market, there might not be a survey, you need to do your own analysis of the situation. Check for things like subsidence, check for cracks in the walls, check for anything that just seems a bit off. Because if there's one thing that's going to completely kill a property deal, is structural issues. At Rood Group, we are very experienced in both the finance side and the legal side of property acquisition and refinance and all that goes along with that. Again, when you're getting started, you might not truly appreciate the level of complication, the level of complexity that can sometimes be involved in property deals. Particularly if you have a title issue, then that can completely scupper the deal. You might not even be able to buy it if it's not registered correctly at the land register, and funders won't even fund if there's that type of issue. So you need to know what you're looking for, and if you're dealing in the off-market space with a property sourcer, that might be with us through Rood Group, it might be with someone else, just make sure they know what they're doing, because those types of things, again, can completely kill your property deal. Anytime you're analysing any property deal, you want to be using the likes of a deal calculator where you can punch in the numbers and it spits out a result. Does it work as a buy-to-let? Does it work as a buy-to-flip? Or should you maybe trade it on to another investor? But you need to make sure that you're analysing the properties with realistic expectations of result in mind. If it's buy-to-let, what is the expected rental income? You can check the likes of that on Rightmove. Is it a buy-to-flip? What's the end value going to be? Again, you can check the likes of that on Rightmove. So it's great. We all want to make millions in this property game, but have realistic expectations. Play the game the way it should be played.